Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Becca. I'm a Seattle-based flight attendant, and today I am wearing the On the Nice List sweater. It's a holiday video, and today we're going over my personal holiday gift guide for the flight attendants in your life or the frequent flyers, frequent travelers in your life. We're gonna go over things from stocking stuffers all the way to bigger budget items. I'm so excited because a lot of the things we're gonna talk about today are things that I either personally use on the daily for my travels for work, or they're things that are on like my Amazon wish list that I'm saving up for, or things that I'm looking to splurge on at a later date. So we're gonna have a little bit of everything. Today we're gonna go over 5 different categories of gifts. We're gonna go over health, travel, tech, beauty, and food items. So again, with my job, travel is more of a lifestyle with my job. So those are kind of the 5 main buckets, I would say, that I've kind of broken everything down into. So if you're interested or need some last minute ideas for the traveler in your life, or if you're a flight attendant and you want to gift other gifts to other flight attendants in your life, then stick around and let's get started. I want to give you guys a quick disclaimer. I'm going to be linking all of the items I'm talking about in the description box down below. Most of these I'm probably going to find on Amazon, and I am not an Amazon affiliate. I'm trying, believe it or not, but unfortunately, we're still growing the community. We're just not there yet. So I am not making any commission or earnings off of the links down below. This is purely just resources I'm sharing with you. Do not feel like you need to click or buy anything listed below. If you'd rather shop at other retailers, I understand that. I'm just trying to show you guys pictures and screenshots of the things I'm talking about and linking them down below. So with that, we're gonna get started with the health category. And the first thing that I want to talk about is actually something that's on my wish list that I do not have yet, which is just a small pill organizer, a travel pill organizer. I feel like so many people have these. I'm fortunate enough that I am not really on many medications. I take a daily multivitamin, but when it's cold and flu season, I think it's really helpful because I just got over a really bad cold/flu sickness back in October, and I was just not prepared for it. I didn't have any cold medicine on hand, and I was flying a lot. It hurt my eardrums, the whole works. So I just wished I had a little pill organizer that when it's, you know, either seasonal allergies or flu season, that I could have just laid out all my pills to take daily during that time. So that's something on my wish list, and I'll link one down below that I've had my eye on that I think would be helpful. The next thing I want to talk about are my personal favorite earplugs. Now these are from the brand Loop, which is kind of hard to tell because it's black on black. There we go, black on black font and branding. I got these, I think, on Amazon years ago, and they have different sized inner ear rings to fit your inner ear best. And they're tiny, but they're mighty. And I really like these for, first of all, being an apartment dweller, because the walls are thin and the floors are thin in my apartment building. So sometimes at night, especially living off of a busy street, I sometimes just need a little extra peace and quiet. So I like having these being an apartment renter, but also on trips, because you don't know what hotels you're going to be staying at, how loud and noisy they're going to be, or if you're non-revving or deadheading on a flight and you just want to take a nap, like, these are clutch. So I will link those down below. The next thing on the list that I use all the time, and this is for people who stay in hotels a lot, are refillable shampoo, conditioner, and body wash bottles. This is one that I'm currently using. They come on Amazon, and yes, my razor's in here. It wouldn't come with that, but it would come with something like the bottles that are sized like this. The biggest one is 3 fluid ounces, and these two are 2 fluid ounces, so that's TSA approved across the board for your liquids. I put shampoo and conditioner in these two, a face wash and a body wash in my bottles, and then this is just water, a spray bottle of water, because once you start flying and staying at hotels a lot, you realize how horrible the quality is in most of the hotel bathroom products. I will get by using hotel body wash out of necessity, but I really try not to use hotel shampoos and conditioners. They're extremely stripping and drying to your hair. And so honestly, I didn't invest in this until like a year into flying, and I've noticed such a difference with my hair's health, and I would highly recommend these. I use the silicone bottles and they do not leak on me. I haven't had any pressurization spills, so I haven't had any issues. And then another thing that is an 100% must in any flight attendant's bags that they fly with is hand lotion. Right now, I normally use like Gold Bond's Intense Moisture, like medicated kind of hand lotion because it's thicker, and especially, you know, if you wear gloves a lot at your job, your hands just get really, really, really dry. And I know in the wintertime, my knuckles tend to crack and it's so painful. So I like hand lotion. And for a stocking stuffer, I actually went to, and family, if you're watching, click off because there's gonna be some spoilers in this video. I just picked up this goat milk hand cream. It came in a set of 5 different 1 ounce little hand creams from Costco, and I thought they smelled really nice. I just thought they were a really cute little stocking stuffer to put one in my mom, my sister, my grandmother's stockings, and I think it would be a nice gift for flight attendants because they're so small. And you know, you get to change up your scents every now and then. The next thing that I do not have but I want to invest in at a later date is a thin travel yoga mat. And this is because, being a hotel dweller half the time, sometimes you get in late at night and you want to stretch, you need some movement and or just a way to wind down your brain and your body to go to bed, but you don't necessarily want to go all the way to the hotel gym. So I think having a travel yoga mat is perfect for those nights where you want to stretch, you want to have your personal space, but you don't want to go all the way to, like, let's say you're on the 10th floor. You don't want to go all the way to the 2nd or 3rd floor to go to the gym. They make yoga mats that are so thin these days that they just fold up and you could put it flat in your suitcase. So I'll link one that I've had my eye on down below. And the last thing in the health category would be, in the same vein of working out, would be resistance bands. So my resistance bands, I have 3 different ones here: light, medium, and heavy weight resistance bands. They are fabric with silicone liners, so they stick to your legs, which is typically where you put them on. Mine are from the brand PopFlex, and these are just nice, again, for like a more Pilates or stretch inspired workout, or even if you're using dumbbells in the hotel gym, these just add another level of resistance where you can get a little bit more of an intense workout without having to, use machines, because you never know in hotels what the quality of the gym is going to be like. So these are super small. They come in a pouch like this, and I just tuck them into my suitcase and I always have them ready to go. You can keep them flat. They really do not take up much space at all, and I am obsessed with them. So good. So now we're moving on to the general category of overall travel and ways to travel smart. And one of my favorite things that I have that I see a lot of flight attendants use are these silicone reusable bags. This one's the Stasher brand, and I can't remember right now what size mine is, but it's one of the thicker ones. I use it right now as a toiletry bag, but I've seen flight attendants put like dry foods in here or cut up fruits. You could use them for food purposes or just multi-purpose. And I like that it's clear, because if you're going through TSA for certain international places, they like to be able to see inside to your liquids. So this helps with if you get the clear one like I have, that it's see-through for security reasons. And they're just so multi-purpose that I'm obsessed with it. And I think around this time of year, they typically will do sets that are on sale online or in big box stores. So definitely check those out, and I will link some down below. The next thing that I wish I have but don't have, I actually have an alternative that I'm looking to swap out for this next thing, which are compression bags for your suitcase. So right now, I actually just have a set of just black garment bags from the brand Calpac, and They come in different sizes. At the time when I was purchasing them, I thought they were compression, but these are not. These are just like bags to roll up your stuff and just to keep your suitcase organized. Personally, I find they're actually a little bit more bulky than I would like, so I am looking for compression bag alternatives, or just compression bags as an alternative for these, just because the way I fold things in my bag, I get very creative. It's kind of like a game of Tetris for every trip, and I kind of have a system that I use down pat that those don't really help my storage needs in my suitcase, if that makes sense. Next thing that I do not have that I'm trying to invest in is actually just a luggage rack for my room to set my suitcase on, because I'm sure you guys have seen in the background of my videos, I just have my suitcase in the background on the floor. Like, I don't really have anywhere to put it, and typically when you're in hotels, they give you luggage racks. So I've seen on Amazon they have sets of 2 for like $35, so I'll link that down below as like an Amazon basic. It's just a thoughtful gift for anyone you know in the aviation industry. It's one of those things that I feel like I overlook, my roommates have overlooked, so I feel like there's probably a lot of us out there that this is definitely something we need, but we just refuse to buy for whatever reason, so that's one thing on my list. The next thing that I I have one of them on hand. These are so cute. This is one of my favorite gifts to give other crew members, or when I'm non-revving up to other airlines to give to other crew, are these little airplane paper clips. If you're a reader like me, these are so cute to use as bookmarks, especially when you fly. It's a little paperclip airplane, like how cute, and they're gold, so I'll link them down below. So again, I use mine as a bookmark or as gifts for other flight attendants. They're super cheap, such an easy stocking stuffer to give anybody. The next thing is more of a stocking stuffer, but compression socks, especially for male flight attendants. If you are wearing like the pants, typically with airlines, if you wear the pants option, you wear like a compression knee-high sock. There's so many medical grade compression socks on Amazon. I'll link a few down below. It's just a thoughtful gift that it's one of those annoying things that we find we have to buy for ourselves all the time. So if you could gift that to somebody, it could be more of like an intimate gift. So probably someone like your significant other would be most likely the best person to gift that to, but it's nice to, you know, be thought of. And lastly, in the overall category of travel, I just thought just gift cards, specifically food and grocery gift cards. Also coffee gift cards are super great gifts to give people in aviation, because we are constantly on the go. Sometimes we get in super late at night. Restaurants are closed, we're hungry. If you could give someone a Grubhub or food delivery gift card, then that kind of eases the struggle of finding a restaurant in a new city that you haven't been to before. Coffee, of course, Dunkin', Starbucks, those are just convenient places. So little things like that are definitely nice gifts. Next, we're moving on to the general category of beauty. And this is something I'm constantly switching out my products to find what are like my basic makeup staples that I can continue flying with. And a lot of these are things that I'm searching for right now. The first one being just a nice facial spray, a face mist to rehydrate my face during flight. I know other flight attendants swear by these. I haven't found one that I love yet, but I think that's a great gift because I know a lot of them come in like 1/2 ounce, 1 ounce sprays that are super easy and convenient to travel with. Next I have are just high quality face masks, and I'll link some down below that I've seen people use in flight, and I've asked them, like passengers, I'm like, excuse me, like which face mask are you using? Because your skin looks fantastic. And so I have some good recommendations that I'll leave in the description box below. This is a set of 5 that my sister got me for my birthday that I'm still working my way through. But face masks are so nice for those 24-hour layovers where you just want to like lay in bed a little longer, and then once you get up, you take a nice hot shower, you put a face mask on, and just start your slow morning routine. Oh, it's just so, it's self-care, honestly, and it just feels really nice on your skin. I've had some crazy experiences, especially flying to dry places, where I've put face masks on and my skin has absorbed all the serum in 20 minutes or less. It's kind of crazy. So hydration, hydration, hydration is super important. Next would be travel-sized makeup brushes. Again, I use full-size brushes because that's all I have, and I feel like I've invested in my brush collection that I just bring those with me. I bring like 4 of my most used brushes with me. but it would be nice to have a travel set of brushes, so I'll link a few options down below. Next would be a refillable perfume atomizer. I think that's how you say it, where basically it's a mini perfume spray bottle that attaches to your full-size bottle, and you just pump it full of your perfume, and then now you have like a little travel mini option for your favorite perfumes. That's a great gift, especially when summer flying comes around and you know you're getting hot. Everybody, like, the airplanes just run a little hotter. It's just nice to smell nice. Next would also be a mini hairbrush. I don't know about you guys, but I have a lot of hair. I use a mini hairbrush. Mine is full of hair right now, so I'm not going to show you, but I will show, or I will link a few options of hair, like cheap hairbrushes down below. It's just one of those necessities for space saving purposes, and there's so many cute colors that you can match to your luggage set, match to your purse, whatever you're interested in. And like I said before, with the stasher bags, more specifically in the beauty category, just a clear toiletry case for your liquids. I like to put all my toiletries in clear bags, just except for makeup products, but all my liquids I keep in clear bags just because you never know with security. Lastly, something that's on my list are reusable makeup remover pads. These are super nice because sometimes in hotels they'll have makeup remover wipes. Those are super drying, and they're not available at all hotels. But having reusable makeup pads, you know, you can bring your own makeup remover or your own face cleanser and then take your makeup off that way, and it's better for the environment than using fresh cotton pads every single time. Okay guys, next we are moving on to the third category, which is our tech gadgets, tech items. I'm trying to beat the sun going down with lighting, so I'm trying to rapid fire get through all this. For all my book lover flight attendants and frequent flyers out there, if you don't have a Kindle, what are you doing? Okay, I recently this year got converted to the Kindle gang. I upload all my library books onto my Kindle. I believe free is for me, knowledge is wealth. Knowledge should be shared for free by everybody. So I put all my library books on here. It's literally so slim. It takes up zero space in my bag, and in some of my uniform pieces, the coats have such deep pockets that I just bring this to the airport right in my pocket. Love it, love it, love it. Great gift. And that's definitely way more of a splurge gift for sure. A smaller budget thing that I also use on the daily is just a power bank. This one is from the brand Anchor. They are pretty well known. They have so many different power bank options. Mine's like an older one that I keep in my cooler bag because that's one of my bags that's like closer to me at all times on the airplane. And I keep the charge cord for the power bank itself for the input, and then I also keep a spare iPhone charger that connects to the output on my power bank. Comes in its own little mesh sleeve here. It does not overheat. I bring it everywhere. It lasts forever. It does take a while to charge the bank itself, but again, the brand is Anchor, and I think they have a ton of different fast charging options available that I will link down below. My next item, this is definitely 100% a splurge item because this is like over $200, but a Nintendo Switch Lite. If you're a gamer flight attendant like I am, gamer gang, this is definitely an amazing gift. My sister got me some accessories for my birthday this year, so I decked mine out, but I have the yellow Switch Nintendo Lite. I adore her. I love her. I've had her ever since the pandemic started when I graduated college. I'm a gamer girl, and on layovers, sometimes I don't want to spend money, and a good way to prevent me from spending money on layover is to just play my Switch. And sometimes you have short layovers where you don't even have enough time to really go out during the day, explore. The timing of your layover might just be a sleeper. Sometimes playing games just helps me fall asleep or pass the time. Another thing that I would like to share is more so for the people who travel a lot as a passenger. If you non-rev a lot, one of these AirFly Bluetooth wireless headset adapters, these plug into a lot of tablet backs on the seat backs of a lot of different carriers aircraft, and I'm planning on bringing this with me on my trip to South Africa. I normally I just use my own headset connected to my phone when I'm in the cabin as a passenger, but for other air carriers this might be a great option This brand is called Airfly, and I'm pretty sure that they make one of these where if you travel with somebody, it'll be a Bluetooth split, so you can both have your own set of wireless headphones watching or listening to the same media. So that's kind of cool if you want to like watch a movie with the person sitting next to you. That's an option too. Next, in the tech vein and more affordable and kind of more unique option would be, in my opinion, to give someone the gift of a Duolingo language subscription. I believe Duolingo is like $6.99 a month, or they do annual premium plans. I do the free version of Duolingo myself. I'm still trying to, you know, become fluent in German. It's a lifelong journey, but I get better every day, and I love Duolingo. I also think it's a great gift because I feel like people in aviation are just attracted to other cultures, other languages. You know, you wouldn't be in a travel career if that wasn't something that interests you. And I meet so many people who tell me that they're trying to become fluent in another language in their free time. So I think a really like thoughtful gift would be some kind of language product, whether that be a monthly subscription or a gift certificate or language books. Something like that would be really thoughtful. Another gift that is 100% a splurge, but something that I really enjoy using, is just my Apple Watch smartwatch. They're super customizable because, you know, we have different uniform requirements of what our watch bands can be, but a watch is typically a required item working in the airlines. I love my Apple Watch because as soon as I land, it automatically adjusts to the new time zone and it pairs to my iPhone. So again, it's a splurge gift, but I think it's really thoughtful, and also just the power of Apple Watch as a fitness watch to track your steps, your health. It tells you when to take your medication, and with a job where you're changing time zones all the time, stuff like that it's the little things, and it's really helpful. And that's all I've got for the tech category, and now we're moving on to food. As a flight attendant or anyone in aviation, I think we all know how much of a struggle it is to eat healthy and to prioritize our nutrition. So I want to just go over a few recommendations I have that have helped me, that are really helpful and sustainable, quick little meal ideas that can also be gifted as snacks to the flight attendants, pilots, people in aviation in your life. So my first recommendation would be those Trader Joe's instant coffee packets, and I'll put some pictures of what I'm talking about right here because I don't have any on hand. But instant coffee packets, again, helps you save money from buying Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts coffee or independent coffee shops on the road all the time. So you save a little money, you get something that's a little bit better quality than hotel room coffee. But listen, when you're in a pinch, we've all been there, and I know we all drink it, even if we don't want to admit it, okay? I know I do. I don't like dark roast, but that's, for whatever reason, the only option they give in hotel rooms for whatever reason. Next would also be in the same vein, liquid IV packets. These are so popular on the road. I'm still like jury's out on how helpful liquid IV is on the hydration multiplication of it. I think it's just a lot of sugar, but you know, a lot of people swear by them, and if it means you're drinking more water, then I'm all for it. Also, I really enjoy these Celsius packets. I always have one or two of these in my bag for trips because, again, if you don't have access to coffee, I need some kind of energy drink. So obviously they don't taste as good as a fresh popped can of Celsius, but they definitely work in a pinch and are pretty cost effective. If Celsius is not your brand, I think Alani also sells their own packets as well. In the same vein of drink powders, I see a lot of people on the road use like bone broth packets just to get more nutrients that way, to kind of fill in the gaps when they're on the road. And I see it a lot more in the winter months. I think a lot of people like to use hot water and the bone broth just to like sip on something warm and savory, I guess. So that's one option. I haven't tried it, but I see it a lot on the plane, so that's something worth noting. Next would be protein bars, which I don't have any on hand, but I think just, you know, a pack of 12 or 18 protein bars is just thoughtful because it's hard to make sure you're getting enough protein on the plane. I like the brands G2 as like a meal replacement bar. They have cookie dough, you know, peanut butter flavor, all the typical flavors, and they're more of like a well-rounded meal. Another brand that I like a lot is the Think brand. It's like Think with an exclamation point. Those ones are a little bit cheaper, and again, just any kind of protein bar I feel like is a great gift for someone who travels a lot. I have a couple items here I'm gonna go over with you guys. One that is so important to me, and I use it like every single day when I'm flying, is a stainless steel utensil set, and I'll open it up for you here. They all kind of look like a different version of this. It's stainless steel metal chopsticks, straws, and spoons and forks. My one caveat here is double check to see if the one that you're interested in purchasing has a serrated knife in it. You cannot bring, I believe, any kind of butter knife or serrated knife through security. You will get flagged. You will have to have an awkward conversation with TSA. So I'd rather you avoid that. Or if you do buy one that does have a serrated knife, just take the knife out and find yourself a plastic butter knife somewhere on the plane. But I do love that. I keep it in my cooler bag at all times. They're easy to clean. I just wash them in my hotel room every night, and I like a more sustainable option, especially when you drink a lot of iced coffee. Having your own straw that's easy to clean is better for the environment. Next, I actually used this today, so it's got a little bit of coffee on it still, but this is the brand Stojo. They make these collapsible silicone coffee travel mugs. I guess you could put tea in here as well. I've done that as well. This one is a big boy. This one's, I think they're 12-ouncer. They have different sizes, and they collapse flat when you're done with it. So if you don't have time to rinse it out, you can just collapse it, put it in your bag, and you're good to go. So again, if you're drinking your own homemade coffees to either save money or just you need a lot of caffeine, you could also put your energy drink in here. There's no reason as to why not, but I'm obsessed with these. I started using this as I first got my first one of these as a gift when I was studying abroad in London. I used it like every single day, and I still use these every day. That same brand actually also makes collapsible food storage containers. So this one, I'll pop it out here. This one is the sandwich size, and you just easily press the clasps to close it, and you can fit 2 sandwiches in here. Unless you use really big bread, then it'd probably just be 1 sandwich. But again, when you're done, you just collapse it, and it takes up no room in your cooler bag. So for all you flight attendants and pilots out there, space saving is essential, and I'm obsessed with those. One of the obvious gifts that I love, stainless steel insulated water bottle. I like to go for the 24 ounces. I see a lot of people fly with like the gallon ones, or those really big Stanleys, or the ones with the timers on them that are really big. I personally don't like all the bulk. I like something that has a big clip right here, and I have a carabiner on my suitcase on the outside. I clip this into the carabiner, and it's attached to my bag all day long. I don't have to worry about it forgetting it on the plane, which happens a lot. So I think this is a really thoughtful gift to give a frequent flyer in your life, and you can even get it in colors to match their uniform to keep it compliant. I think that would be super thoughtful. Next would be meal prep containers. Again, eating out on the road all the time is not only expensive, but it's also super unhealthy to eat out every meal. So I try to meal prep just to save money and also take care of myself on the road. On Amazon, I was able to get I think a 50 pack of these just black plastic meal prep containers. I believe they hold either 14 or 16 ounces. I really like these ones because it's just one giant compartment. I used to have ones that had the dividers in them, but I realized that the meals that I make don't really separate like the sides from the main dish, if that makes sense. I kind of just cook everything one pot style or sheet pan style, everything all combined in one. So for me, these are great. They're plastic, they're microwave safe, dishwasher safe is what I meant to say, and freezer safe. Another food related gift that I think is super awesome for people who travel a lot would be one of these packable, foldable, reusable tote bags. I use this one that I got in London. I'll put some alternatives down below though. This one folds out into this really big tote bag, and if you're on the road and let's say you go somewhere because you want to go shopping, I don't know if all states have bag tax these days, but I think most do, and if you don't want to pay for bag tax, bring yourself a reusable bag. These also double as you know, a different purse on your layover. They double as a gym bag on your layover. You can put your sweaty clothes in here to keep it separate from your clean clothes. You can put your sneakers in here to separate it from your clean clothes. These are just so versatile that, or like if I'm buying gifts for other people on my layovers, I put them in here to keep everything separated. And mine packs up, you saw, super small, and I keep it in my bag at all times. Now here's a couple ideas that are things I do not own but am searching for in the future, which would be a hot logic. I'll put a picture of what it looks like here. It's basically a collapsible hot plate that cooks all your food for you. It's kind of a slow cooker from what I've been told. Takes about an hour, but it evenly heats all your food, nothing overheats. Another couple food things that I forgot to bring up earlier, I also really like this brand called Fuel for Fire, I believe is what it's called, and I'll put a screenshot here. These ones are high protein, more plant-based, natural ingredient protein smoothies. I love these in my bag. Again, just a little way to make sure I'm getting enough protein in my day. And lastly, another snack that I like that I found on Amazon, I'll link below, is like vegan jerky, which is high protein. They do have added sugar in them for the flavoring, but still just having, you know, nuts, jerky, even just like cheese sticks, just little snacks like that that are higher in protein content are things that I look for as a flight attendant. So those are just a few food ideas for the frequent traveler in your life. So that just about wraps up our holiday gift guide for the flight attendants in your life. We've gone over things that cost as little as $5 all the way up to a Nintendo Switch Lite, which costs about $200. There's something in all of these categories we went over for everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun to put together. I just raided my suitcase. I raided all my bags to find all the things I wanted to share with you guys. I love talking about things that make flying easier, especially if you are in the industry, and if you commute, it's even harder, I'm sure. I just want to know if you guys watching are in the industry. Leave me a comment. Tell me what some of your secrets are for things that either you are wishing for Christmas to make travel easier, or things that you swear by. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm always looking for more ideas to share with you guys. Hopefully you guys made it onto the nice list this year. Honestly, I don't even know if I did this year, but we're trying. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys have enjoyed, please consider subscribing to the channel. I want to grow the Sky fam. You guys are awesome and so supportive of me, and I love making content for you guys. Give me a like, give me a follow, give me a share, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you and yours. I hope if you guys are flying, you have safe travels and a super happy holiday season. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.